One of the most frequent comments I keep getting on my YouTube channel is, how do I keep getting so much gold even though I try really hard to spend it all? And today we're going to talk about the 5 ways that I get my gold. Welcome everybody. If you don't know me, I am the coziest of all the bears, also known as BearCozy, and I strive to make not only entertaining but also educational videos. I like to make account progress videos, I like to make guides, and I like to have fun. And as you can tell, I am not a mega whale. If you've watched any of my other videos, I am not a whale by any means. I am a very low spend, and being low spend, I have a pretty good control of my resources. And one of the comments I keep getting is, how do I keep getting so much gold? Because if you've seen my videos, what I constantly keep doing is I constantly keep buying stuff from the shop and refreshing. I always refresh it once every time it comes up. And so I try my best to buy as much stuff as I can, as long as it's worth buying. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The first way to get gold on the list is adventure mode. Now, when you are farm adventure, you do get gold, so this is a really good way to actually multitask, right? The first thing is you can run adventure stages. The higher, the better. You get more gold. Obviously, that's how it typically works. So you can run adventure stages for gold. You get around 3,000 to 4,000 gold, somewhere in there every time. I'm getting around 3,500 right now. And so that is the first thing to do, is run adventure to get gold. Now, where it comes in multitasking is actually you're killing multiple birds with one stone, if I can use that analogy. The first thing is you are getting gold. You are getting also experience, which is nice. Even without the experience boost, you're still getting experience, right? Then you are getting scrolls at the same time. So that is 3 things right there. And on top of that, while you're farming adventure, you're also converting the crappy gear into extra experience. So you are hitting 4 different things there. And what's really, really nice is if you time all this around the energy or expenditure event, you can also get the event resources. So you're getting 5 for 1 right there. And that is how I personally do it. Every time there is an energy cost event, that is exactly what I do. And that is how I prepare for the hero promotion event, right? This is exactly what I do. I'll go through and I'll farm scrolls. I'll farm adventure for scrolls. I'll get a bunch of gear out of it that gets converted into XP. Then, of course, we get XP jelly and we get the gold. So there's lots of things happening, and that is the very first way that I wanted to show you. Now, the second way is, of course, dungeons. So if we go in here, here's my Queen of Tides 12 team, and this is a really good way to farm gold and gear. So again, you're getting multiple rewards here after farming gear. I typically run Queen of Tides 12. My Queen of Tides 13, which is Hell Stage 1, it's about 50-50 right now. So it's kind of, my Zatlux is very, very, very close to being able to clear the wave by himself. But he's not just there, so I am working on him. I did just make improvements on him, but I don't want to get sidetracked. So this is another really good way to farm gear, because you get gold, you get a little bit of experience, not much, but you're also getting gear, and the good gear you can keep and roll. The crappy gear you can actually convert to experience, or you can actually sell it. And yes, you can sell gear in this game. I've been told before by people that you can't sell gear in this game, and yes, you can. And I'm going to show you that in a second. Stick around to the end. We're going to take a look at that together. Right now, let's go through this Queen of Tides battle. This shouldn't take more than a minute. I am working on an explosion comp. I haven't built him. I got Gahar. I haven't built him because he was not my priority. Shaving 30 seconds off of my Queen of Tides run does not do me any good, because I don't do all-night runs. Some people farm all night while they're sleeping, and then they wake up, they have thousands of pieces of gear, and that is how they're able to progress through the game very, very quickly. And that is not me, because that gets very expensive. So let's go ahead and finish up this run, and we'll talk about the third thing on the list. All right, so coming to the end of this battle, hopefully she'll die here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of poisons, but that should change once we get the poison explosion. Well, that was enough. So coming to the end of this battle, we're going to jump in to number 3. Let's finish this run. So as you can see, you get a little bit of jelly, right? The experience jelly, which I have 26.5 million. And I haven't been farming jelly in a long time. It just kind of comes through playing the game. And then, of course, we got almost 3,500 gold there. So that works out. And then let's take a look. What we'll do is we're going to keep this. It's got health, attack, crit percentage. And then this one is going to go bye-bye. Okay, moving on. Number 3, bounty hunt. The other place that you can actually get gold is Dispatch. As you can see, I just got 4,000 gold, which is very, very cool. It's not all the time, but you can get it here. But the main focus I want to talk about is Bounty Hunt. Right now, I'm stuck on stage 72. I haven't really been working too hard on it. But as you can see here, you can actually use keys. If you are stuck, you can use your 5 keys every day to blitz games, and then that will give you more gold. So if I go ahead and use a few keys, I just blitzed, I just blitzed 10,000 gold right there. So every single day, you can come over to Bounty Hunt, especially if you're stuck. If you're making progress, that's fine. You still do get rewards. As you can see, I will get 5,000 if I clear this stage. However, I've been stuck for a little while, and right now, that is not my priority. My time is limited, so I am working on other areas, but this is a really good way to do it. The other good way to do it is Dispatch. So there's 2 for 1 right there, and that is a really good way to get gold. Now, the other way you can actually do it is No Man's Land. If you have or have not noticed, you can actually farm No Man's Land. Let's run something a little bit easier. And if you go into No Man's Land, here is my team right here for the Wraith that drops the green gems. This is what I run. It does take a little bit, so I am going to fast forward this. The trash mobs are very easy to kill, but the boss does take about a minute or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to the end of this kill, and then we'll take a look at what he drops. Alright, getting to the end of this battle, let's go ahead and take a look, see what he drops. He will drop about 3,500 gold, so that's going to be really nice. And of course, he puts up a wall right at 5%. So we are going to have to go through these stacks, these invulnerability stacks. That's going to take a little bit. And that's exactly why I run Joseph here, or I run Jacob, excuse me. Jacob works out really, really well. I am recording this early morning. It's always tough making videos a little bit after you wake up because I do have to go to work. So Jacob does a really good job here, and he's really good, and Bullen as well. I mean, everybody's kind of, I have a counterattack team going, or I have a attack team going, right? A joint attack team to try and get those stacks off as fast as I can. Everybody attacks when everybody else attacks, which works out really nice. And then when Jacob pops his ultimate, that is when things really happen. So this guy is actually taking a little bit of time. I probably need to run a fire hero in here somewhere. Maybe I'll take Bullen out. But coming to the end of this battle, this took way too long. Usually it doesn't take that long. But let's see what he drops. And he does drop gold for us, which is very, very nice. We're going to finish that. We do get 4,200 gold right there, 4,250, which is nice. And you also get some jelly, right? You get some jelly. Not to mention you get the obsidians, which is the elemental stones. You get the gems for the skills. So everything in this game is multi-purpose, and that is why I like it. You typically get multiple results, multiple rewards for every single thing that we do in this game. And that is what I like about this game, because you can get multiple things accomplished in one go, right? You can set it and forget it, put on a 10 multi-run, and then you're not only farming the elemental gems for skills, but you're also getting the experience jelly, and you're also getting gold. So that works out really, really nice. Jumping in to number 5 and the most important one. Thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. Number 5 is going to be the backpack. Hey, you're still watching the video. That means you're enjoying the content. And if you're enjoying the content, that means somebody else will also. Click the subscribe button below and help this video reach more people so they can enjoy it as well. Now, why backpack? I'm going to show you in a second. Go to your backpack, which is on the top right-hand corner. If you didn't see where it was, everybody should know where your backpack is. There's a shortcut link in the top right-hand corner from the main screen. That is where your backpack is, in between your friends list and your mail. Click on the backpack. On the left-hand side, scroll to gear. And what we're going to do is we have 2 choices under gear. Now, the first thing we can do is come down here, click on recycle. If you click on recycle, you have 2 choices. You can either discard gear for the extra experience, or you can actually sell your gear. Yes, you can sell your gear. So in this case, what we want to do is let's go ahead and click on the filter. And I went ahead and I sorted it by enhancement. So you can either sort it by the crappy up top, or you can sort it by the golden stuff all the way at the top, right? Or you can sort it by stars or whatever you want to do. So all your stuff is going to be, for me, it's going to be on the bottom. That's the way that I filtered it, but you can also change your filter type depending on your preferences. We're going to come over to the sell tab, and I don't have to scroll all the way down, but I'm just showing you how much stuff I really have. All this stuff that can go. If it's not locked, it can most likely go. I'm sure I forgot to lock some things, but I do have 2,600 pieces of gear, and I'm sure like half of that can go. So here's the thing that you can do. 1 to 2 stars, gone. 3 stars, gone. 4 stars, gone. 5 stars, totally gone, right? Now, right now, as you can see, we have a 0, right? It's not selling anything, and the reason for that is because we have the automatic discard on in the adventure. So as I run adventure, it automatically discards it. Same thing for my dungeons. Anything 5 stars and under, I destroy anything, or I convert to experience anything that is elite and down. Right now, I'm getting to the epics. You can also select 5-star epics and 5-star legendaries. And right now, I don't have any 5-star legendaries. I typically scrap them as I run dungeons. But right now, as you can see, just by doing this, see how much gear it starts to get rid of. And then, of course, we can also add these. Oh, I can't. Well, this is interesting. You cannot recycle more than 100 pieces of gear at a time. So right now, if we go ahead and do this, I will get, how do I get these boots off the screen? Right now, if we do this, I will go ahead and get somewhere around 140,000 gold, and that is going to be very, very nice. So let's just sell it. We get 130,000 gold, 40,000 gold, close enough. Now, you can only do 100 pieces of gear at a time, but you can go ahead and do this again. If you want to destroy your 6-star and you don't want any rares, you can go ahead and destroy rares and elites, or sell, excuse me. I keep thinking about discard, but you can actually sell all of your 6-star gear that is epic and down, right? The only thing that I'm keeping at this point is 6-star gear that is epic and legendary. So right now I am keeping everything 6-star and epic and legendary only, but this is a really good way for you to get gold. So right now, if I go ahead and sell this, we are going to get another 240,000 gold, and that's going to be really, really nice. I don't need it at this point. I would much rather discard it all and convert it all to experience. The other couple of ways worth mentioning that I would not recommend: you can buy gold in the arena shop, would not recommend it. You can also buy it in the event shop as well. As you can see, I can buy 70 rounds of 4,000 gold, so that's going to be quite a bit. So there are other ways that you can do it. I would not recommend it. I would stick to the easy ways to do it. I would not waste any of your hard-earned resources like the banker tokens, right? The guild tokens you don't want to waste. One thing I forgot to mention, check this out. This is a really good place to get gold. Go down from the main screen. I should always start with that. From the main screen, go to the refine menu. They did change it. Altar used to be here, so I'm so used to looking for altar. Go to refine, go to altar, and then go to banishment on the left-hand side all the way down. And this, you can actually use the quick select. Now, the quick select will pick the lowest heroes, and you can do that. You can see you get the 1-star rares there, and that is going to give you some gold. It's not a lot, but as you can see how fast we can get 3,000. And then as you start climbing into some of the elite heroes, now you start to accumulate the hero essence, and that is exactly what we can do. So this is very, very easy. This is a very easy process to get gold, and all this takes is regular shards. And the regular shards you get from playing the game, right? So everything is about playing the game. Everything is about running. And now we're getting into the hero essence. And of course, I'm going to go in and I'm going to buy my advanced summoning crystals right in the hero essence shop on the bottom, and I usually grab those first thing as soon as the week resets. So I bought those, and this is actually a really good way to get yourself gold. All you need to do is get the normal shards, and the normal shards you get just by playing, and believe me when I say they do add up. All you need to do is just pop a bunch of 10 summons, and then you can have a lot more regular heroes that you can sacrifice if you are struggling for gold. That is going to do it for me. That is it. Thank you everybody for watching. Let's go ahead and pop 1 summon just for the hay of it. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that helps you. Do me a huge favor. Hit the like and the subscribe down below and leave me a nice comment. I read all of your comments, and I'll see you in the next video.